God, I saw him. Oh God, what is happening? I just want to introduce my man Austin. Oh, that mug. Well, we went out of bounds completely. With Lath, wait, is it Lath or is it, are they trying to duel or are they trying to check out his mug? I'm not even sure. If I was like, oh, I know this guy. That's the guy from Duels. 5v5 duel guy. Hold on a second. Live going in first. Barskin immediately as Austin surrounds him in a ring of fire. Is Austin having to go for the void of racial? That's your position. Where does he go? Where does he end up going? Does get disarmed? Disarm the mage? The old strats? What is it? Pandaria strats? Disarm the mage? Hold on a second, Kabog. Let's get interrupted. Oh, wait, hold on. Also, I'm in trouble. What is happening? He got so low, but he just kept on blasting the altar time. Just believed in the altar time. He just watched his cell bar deplete. I was like, you know what? I feel like now it's low enough. Now that he got to 2 health, he was like, now it's low enough. Now I'm going to press the button. Stun out by Lath as he's getting knocked back by Austin, looking to go for a hunt, but the reversal, I think he avoids even the dot of the hunt. I think the hunt couldn't even like reposition. I think he just broke. I think he just broke the logic on his hunt. I'm not even sure. Nobody out while Sigil of Fear keeping Austin in fear for just a second. Got himself the ultra. If Lath can remove it some way, somehow he'll be golden. But for Austin, he gave him a ring of fire to run through twice over. Unless he wants to go left-hand side of the pillar, where another polymorph waiting for the guy yet again. I think Austin just trying to see if he can get himself some cooldowns. Big Arcane Sphere is going to get Lath far. Does go in for the Nova with an immunity for Lath. At least it's a pretty big cooldown out of the Demon Hunter. Pretty early for Austin. Why he's still... I guess I was going to say why he's still getting his offenses, but actually those are coming back up in like seconds. About 10-ish seconds or so. Had himself blinks, wait out until after the stun. Once Lath starts an animation, then he blinks away. Just to make sure he's locked in animation for a good bit. Imprisoned to follow, stun right after. Does go for the big cleave. Austin breaking that blade dance with a breath into a quick freeze onto Lath. Ring of fire. So as he tries to escape, he's going to take damage either way though. Arcane surge with a route to follow. Barrage to slow him down. Try to see if he can run over the fire. I think he's actually able to jump right over the ring of fire. But he can't really escape. The arcane damage, the blast to follow. Try to go for a kick. Doesn't quite connect. Touch the magic. He knows it's over. He just knows it's over. He was like, you know what? That's it. I'm out of mobility. It's done. My goodness. Asak is trying to see if he can scuttle over. Austin realizes it's a rogue in stealth. He's throwing out arcane orbs. He's trying to get proactive with him as best as he can. See what the arcane master? Yeah, Fury, dude. He's back in the false to see what, dude. Yeah. You should have seen Sorcerer too. Chilpas as Arcane Mage is actually really not bad at all. Trinket early for Austin right now. Could be a full set of dots out of hockeys. Does go for the cloak. That's a pretty big defensive. Austin just needs to live stuff all the time, just trying to see if he could walk away from the guy. Blinking right back over. Look at that rogue just sprinting at him. Oh my goodness, that's just terrifying. He's just sprinting from around the pillar. Why did they give rogues 200% movement speed while in sprint? Like, we were fine with like 170, 180 or something, but then they gave us a new talent at 10-2, and it's like, now we're just a NASCAR when we sprint over. It's so terrifying. Plus, it's a rogue in all dark garb and like bloody looking shoulders and bloody looking blades, so like menacing intent. But I think Austin just ignored him for the most part and avoided him, stayed away, didn't even let the rogue go for the full go there either. That was just well done. I didn't even realize he just blasted and chipping away at him little by little until he just collapses everything. Merlin charging out, trying to go for a quick poly, does get stunned out, but it's going to be Seavark blinking away. Quick ring of fire with an arcane surge to follow. Just trying to see if he can coalesce all that power all together. Bubble from Merlin just to be the shining beacon for his team, just to dispel any of this arcane mastery out of Seavark. As he goes in for a quick invis. Missiles, full burst with just missiles and touch the magic. Hold on, is he just dead? Arcane Sphere through Shield of Endless. Is it going to be enough though? Blasting, Trine, Barrage, Nova, more missiles to follow. Touch of the magic does proc, but it's not enough to kill him, but a Barrage will. Oh, and he even got an Arcane Orb there too. With Caneric, last one left. Dampening is still fairly low. So the amount of healing you can get out of it is actually still quite good. Caneric swap it over to the Frost too. Silence of the Seavark does get him rooted in place and stunned. That is going to be a second stun, hopefully by the dragon. Doesn't quite connect. Grippy hand does pull him back in. And look at the grippy hand too. The animation for that is a little different. Big blitz onto Austin, is able to avoid him though. Somehow got far enough away where the chill streak wasn't going to bounce back to Caneric. That is an unfortunate circumstance. Does go for the touch of the magic. I don't know if Caneric got anything left. IBF. Death back. Every defensor has been used up. Trying to see if he can shot a meld out of there, but I think he knows what's happened, yeah. Literally got him to 1 health. Literally got him to 1 health. That's how much mastery this man has over Arcane. Oh my goodness. That was, I mean, a work of art. Got ourselves Adam back in on the Frosty Mage. Got the Chamber this time with the rope. That's why I don't even know where that thing went. Fassel and this team ready to go with Mikkel in the back. We got us with Sasha. And it looks like, no, I was going to figure out who's going to be first, but it looks like it is going to be Fassel versus the game. Switching it up a little bit. Last 3 games he went Assassination. This time he's Subtlety. I was kind of happy not to get some sub-rogues in these duels just because of Subtlety double vanish shenanigans. But I'm interested to see how he does. I wonder if the difference is going to be drastic or not. Against the Demonology Warlock too, even Subtlety I feel like technically can do well, but the pet damage of a Demo, if you can lock down a Subtlety rogue and keep him out in the open after double vanishes, there isn't much it can do. Big Tyrant immediately the game getting locked down from one stun to the next, has himself Cloak of Shadow, staying super aggressive, forward immediately for Fassel. He knows the rogue is going to be on the chase, walking onto the next side of the gate. I think he's ready to take a kidney shot, kind of DR'd. For the game, maybe look at an advantage. He's saying super aggressive, just trying to see if he can end the duel before it even truly ramps up and begins. Also immediately for Fassel, the game taking a huge chance. Doesn't get himself cheat death. Vanishes are available. Using 1 vanish. Not a lot of health. Got himself Sippy Cup. No dots for Fassel though. He does have a tier set that technically puts the damage over time effect, or like effect that ticks out over time. But it's not really a dot. Does get a full stun. Might be going for another vanish here. You may need a second one real quickly. More to call, unless he just kills you. Hold on a second. No cheat death. That is rough. Yeah, technically Subtlety rogues can just spam vanishes and get their offensive abilities back super fast and get super aggressive with it. Hold on, I just saw Saya. I saw his hat. Man's cooking, dude. He's baking this Warlock right now. Give it a second. Oh no, let him cook, dude. Let him cook for a second. Got him some full wings. Stun. Lot breaking out of it with a trinket immediately. Fassel trying to land a fear. Will not be able to use his Warlock forward for the rogues. He's got a limited mobility. Still trying to go for a proper fear and a bit of a drain onto Holy. He needs to keep him at bay. Max range, slowed down to Wazoo. That's all he can really do right now. Try to go for another fear. Gotta get a slow on the guy. Send all your pets in and just keep him over there fighting the pets, and you just put yourself somewhere comfortable. Got the Tyrant. He's gonna get immunity out of Saya. Unless Fassel got himself ports, he got himself a big heal, able to stabilize quite a bit. Holy Saya kind of lowish, not really focusing on self heal. Wake of Ashes stuns on the pets, but now he's surrounded by all of them. Stun, no immunity. Shield of Venus barely keeping him alive. Fassel trying to see if he can go for a fear. Stun. Saya's still out in the open, getting blasted out by these pets. Not much available in terms of immunity. Both behind the pillar. That's not where you want to be at all. That's the only thing he can do though. Fassel can't, there's not much more damage that Fassel can throw at him. So Saya is just kind of stuck back there with the obelisk empowering all these pets. At least he's able to stabilize a little, wait until an immunity is available again. Fassel needs to have something. Wake of Ashes just to stun the pets, but Fassel already has a second Felguard ready to go. Big stun, blessing of protection, got himself immunity from all the physical attacks, but the magic attacks should still be huge. Mortal Coil is perfect for that stun. Trinket from Fassel, trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of damage. Saya, nothing left available. Fear to follow. He's just completely just locked out by himself over there. That's going to be maybe wings. That is going to be his last haymaker. Maybe he can make some work off of this. This is where Fassel just needs to have Saya surrounded by pets. Interrupted. Saya is still unable to escape this easily. Wake of Ashes stunning these pets. Tyrant is in play. Maybe Saya has something to work with. Forward right now. Fassel takes a big hammer. Second hammer last second. Just a pixel away. Got him to the perfect line there. That's going to be Anthrax not letting Saya out of his sight. Better take him down while he's a little behind. Don't give him any more mutations. That was incredible, dude. That pathing, yeah, I know, right? That's crazy. I honestly, like, I feel, it almost feels like to some degree that if they get behind the pillar and you still have a hammer hit you, it's almost like, wait, I dodged it. Come on, man. You know what I mean? But man, that was so good. It was so close between the two. He got the Tyrant. Like, Fassel did everything right there, you know? I think Saya might have maybe had a wall just to give him like a little bit of survivability. Wings and going aggressive was definitely the play. Impure is going to be up next as survival versus Anthrax. Just send not too many cooldowns onto Saya. Did have to commit a full ascendance just to make sure the Paladin is in the dirt. Just did not want to fight him at all. Trinket not available for Anthrax, so versus a Hunter, that might be a little rough. You do have wall, you do have your full set of I think your doggos too. Leaping in, trying to see if he can get himself an opener. Wall immediately kind of pre-walled the damage so he could get super aggressive. Pew, I think just trying to see if he could disengage out of this entirely. Death Shark Death Shock him charging in afterwards with a coordinated assault. At least got himself a bit of damage, but also taking huge hits by Anthrax. Normal wall available off not stun. Does knock the Hunter away with big zaps to follow. Does have grenades. That's quite a lot of range damage for the Hunter with a wall. Anthrax barely surviving it now. He just needs whatever healing he can, but the kill shots in the back, not much you can do about those. Once you get your coordinated assault going, and you got them grenades that are empowered, and your kill shots that are empowered, and you can just spam them, or use them a lot more regular than you would, because kill shot is usually just an execute ability. It's just a lot of damage to deal with. Mikkel is gonna be up next on that big old beat. I like the way that thing looks. Like the wings and everything they've done for this mount, it looks great. I'm a huge fan. Giving Pew as much of an opportunity to catch himself an entire reset as the guy is chilling. We got us as all the hunters in the world just kind of sitting back here. I like how just hunters left, demon hunters and normal hunters, as Mikkel trying to exchange some dots with Pew, as the man got himself a couple of dots too. That's gonna be Mikkel going for a full set of dots, actually putting full dots on the main pet, and it's gonna soul swap those dots back onto Pew. Goes in for a stun, wall up for Mikkel with a Malefic Rapture, just trying to see if he can maximize damage. Huge drain, that's gonna be a turtle for Pew. Cannot heal these. He's trying to see if he can bandage, but that's curses and match damage he can no longer remove. That's gonna keep attacking him. Does get the drain soul. Oh my god, that is the longest drain soul ever. That is the longest, lengthiest drain soul. I don't even know how you got that. Immediate meta out of Demonis, does not want to play around this at all. Just leaping in. IBM onto Mikkel, trying to go for a fear, does land. That's going to be tricked out of Demonis. Full dots are up. Mikkel does have himself a bit of a survivability here with a human racial. Got himself mobility, I'm pretty sure, with a port. That's going to be a big hunt. Full dots on Demonis though. Might be pretty bad. Missing that kick. Hold on. That's an opportunity for the Warlock just to spam damage into Demonis. No interrupt available either for a bit. Darkness down. Maybe he'll keep it alive. Fear for just a quick second, but still rotted. Hold on a second. Leaping out of the darkness, and the dots claim you with the darkness, zapping you from a distance. Ayaz, I don't think wants to give Mikkel an opportunity to catch up whatsoever. Stun immediately. That is a full set of pets that is chasing Mikkel. If you could get all those pets dotted, you actually could be in a good spot. Got a full soul rot onto Ayaz, but the Chimeric Poison is not going to feel a good drain. That's all you really got. Interrupt, it's just over. Ayaz is dotted a little bit there, just a hair, a few dots. But for Adam, it may not be that much of an advantage. That's good. What is this full set? What is this mug? He's got himself every color of the rainbow, I think, is this mog choice here. Got himself a big defensive as Ayaz expects huge burst out of Adam with a full freeze. It's gonna be Adam just blasting out. Ayaz not giving him much of an opportunity right now. And Adam got himself plenty of defense as well as offenses with a beautiful looking shift in power. That being fully arcane rather than like blue and naturey. As Ayaz got himself Feign Death, able to at least separate himself away or break somehow the Ray of Frost, which is quite a difficult unless you maximum range it or like stealth it. Feign Death is a fantastic tool for it, so he does survive quite a bit of that burst. But Adam got himself Icebox. He may be looking at one right now. That is going to be a lot of pets attacking him all the time. Maybe that'll give you a little bit of that survivability. Might be a block right here as Aya is able to pressure him. Knowing when to send your pets in the full entire zoo is huge for a hunter. With now the 2-minute cooldown is down for a bit, so Ayaz is going to be a little bit behind on the amount of damage he could really put up, but it does give him an opportunity to play defensive, go into camo, catch himself a reset. Unless Adam goes to pick up the eye, he's not going to find him all that. God, that's a good looking mount. Let me look at that thing again. Let me see that thing one more time. Come on, man, show it off real quick. He's eating food. Let him eat food, and then we'll show off the mount if he gets a chance. It looks so good. The Panther, oh, it is so good. Ayaz does catch up a lot of health though. Adam did not go for, I mean, that is a mount. Not as cool as the other one you had, but I still like it. You know what? This one I feel like fits you better. Your whole like transmog collection and everything you're wearing is super wacky. I think that elephant fits it pretty well, honestly. Ayaz does have his pets separated from him. That's all pets are frozen, able to summon fresh new ones here and there. The big dot shock him, but can't really maximize the kill commands. The pets are just super far away. The big hippo doesn't even know what the hell is going. It's just spinning in circles there for a second. Adam is going to be striking a little bit of damage from these pets now that he's got them all cooped up and ready, all surrounding the mage, taking huge hits out of those things. Ray of Frost beaming down Ayaz. Does go for the scatter to break it for just a second. Adam with plenty of flurries, more lances to follow. Blink it in, getting super aggressive with it. Got himself even more flurries, trying to go for a big glacial if at all possible. Interrupted all the time is at the ready, so he's got himself at least a kind of defenses here. Maybe you look at cancel altar, or maybe it wasn't altar. Might have been other procs too. Might have been just random flurry procs. Actually, that might have been what it is. Iceblock does let him reset though. Ayaz does not want to give him a chance to win this big shift in power. Death shock him onto Adam. Got him some defenses though, so you might be okay. That's gonna be Trinket into his scatter. Super low in health. Does reset. There's gonna be more lances and Ayaz, who doesn't have a lot of healing. Adam also got limited on heals as well. Maybe you can go for Invis. He would do some damage taken. Does shut him up for just a second to break away from pets. Blizzard around the corner. If you put whatever pressure you can onto Ayaz not to let him escape, you might be okay. Trying to freeze this pets as best as possible. You need to find a way to swing over there. Maybe your breath would do it. Trying to see if you can close the gap. Breath doesn't connect. He does disengage it. That's going to be stunned, blinking out of it. Flurries to follow. Lances all you got. Maybe this will be enough though. It's going to be a chimeric poison. Oh, the chimeric silence at the end. And Ayaz, all he can do it though is just watch as Sasha is just going to rip him apart. Does go for a turtle, trying to see if you can fight this tooth and nail, but at 55% dampening 10 minutes into the match, I don't think there's a chance for you to be able to find a way out of this one. Does faint for a second. Camo, but the pets are dotted. Oh no. There's no way, right? There's just no way. Pets do draw attention away from the hunter onto the for the mages. Hold on a second. No, it's over. Yeah. He just needs like the range to go for a couple of those glowing shadows from a distance, and there isn't much they can do about it. Ayaz does bring it back for his team for at least a little bit there. That was incredible. I enjoyed watching that. That was really, really good. Let's see if we can get ourselves another one going.